Is for Libra, and this will be for April, just an extra read. This may or may not be your story. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so what we've got is I'm going to go through the cards in a general way and then we'll do more specific. So for whoever this resonates for, you're not all making a decision on Monday or a Wednesday. So we'll kind of dive right in. So, Three of Cups. I am looking at some kind of celebratory energy for the month of April. So, it feels like there's still something coming through in terms of celebration, could be reconnecting with people, or something here that is going to speaks to a bit of an invite, possibly with the Page of Swords, some kind of communication about something like that. Four of Cups means that it may not be quite what you expected. So, there might be something there that's a little undervalued or didn't quite pan out. But again, we're going to go through this in a little more detail. King of Swords, Libra energy also showing up here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this is mature energy. And we also have the High Priestess coming off in this month, I would say, with a little more of a secretive kind of quality, a little bit more of an elevated sense of spirituality, things along that line. Five of Swords, dealing with some issues of conflict or something here that kind of speaks to there being some communication issues. Still struggles around Seven of Wands, energy level, or doing an awful lot. Things here that you still have the upper hand around. Again, we'll pull it through with more clarity. Ace of Pentacles is some kind of a new money path or some kind of small token of money of some sort that would be coming through for this month here as well. That is going to probably aid your situation. It's more along a clarifier energy though, so it could be further out for some. Lovers could be a connection, could also be something about a decision that's being made in this month because there's some kind of clarity or truth that comes forward in around a connection. Could be also dealing with a Gemini. Two of Cups feels like it's more on relationship. Again, this could be more decision energy. Seems to be more celebratory, though, or more positive as well. Page of Pentacles, we've got some kind of incoming communication or something here, and this could be dealing with a younger person here as well. Grounded energy, so again, this feels like it's around money, some kind of communication around money. Now, there is a Tower moment here, so this could be kind of a bit of a surprise of something here. This could be dealing with drinking. This could also be something that is dealing with a lot of options or something that confuses the mix in some way. Because the Seven of Swords here shows a little bit of a level of deceit or some kind of deception or something here where there's betrayal of some sort. So there's something here about that energy being pulled back. Could be foolish, silliness, that kind of thing here with the Fool energy about a path as well, or somebody's behavior. But through Eight of Wands indicates that there is some kind of high energy behind it, some kind of momentum, could be a communication here as well. But there's something with the Nine of Cups, and this speaks to, something that makes you happy regardless. So now we're going to tie it all back together and see where everything what it all kind of amounts to as in total. Okay, so we'll go back to our original cards here. So we are looking at the Three of Cups. So again, this is something here that the whole of the read really is kind of a mix of light and shadow, especially with the Tower coming in there. It does speak to some kind of clarity, some kind of new beginnings, and some hard truths that you're going to be facing in this month. But there's also a breakthrough in terms of illusions. So anything that you weren't really, you were kind of looking at in a rosy way is now going to be coming through with more of a concise understanding of what you're really looking at. And again, that's the few hard truths, right? So there's something here as well where you're getting a chance to kind of move something up, level it up in some way. I still feel like if you're willing to face what's happening, then I think that everything will go okay with this read. So this sort of falls, again, time frame April. It's pretty much all for all of April, I would say, is the full time frame. The fast-moving energy of that Eight of Wands that came through that I showed you earlier, that one is really more about expediting some kind of truth. So there's some kind of truth that's being revealed to you in a really, delivered in a really fast way, and it feels like it's going to kind of upset things to a certain degree. So this could be delivered by deep connections, people that you know. It could also be some kind of necessary awakening as well. To this truth. But either way, I feel socially and emotionally, Three of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups, and then we also have the Two of Cups in there too. We also have the Four of Cups. So there's something here about a reunion or some kind of celebration that has meaning to you. So again, it could be a birthday or whatever, but it has meaning to you, and it's something around friends. Could also be tied around a romantic connection here as well. But I still feel, in terms of romance, Two of Cups and the Lover showing up here, there is still an energy around, some kind of soulmate moment or something there. But it's also a truth that's in around that. So there's something there that you're going to hear that's going to kind of, I think that decision, whatever that is going to be more, it's not a heartfelt thing. It's like an awareness to something like, oh, I see. Like, it's that, you know what I mean? It's like you kind of get to that point where you're like, um, not sure how to deal with it. I guess whatever the truth is that's being revealed. I think it kind of catches you off guard, whatever that is for you. Okay. So now, as I said, I feel like you're also attracting people who kind of match you more so, because there's lots of energy here. There's grounded energy here as well with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you could be getting a job offer if that was something that, it's more of a clarifying energy though, so maybe a little further out for those of you that are looking. And then for others, this is still indicating there is some kind of money that's coming in here as well. But I still feel with that mental clarity coming through with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, and that's communication. Is, I guess, what is probably more alarming would be the Seven of Swords and the Tower moment, and then the Seven of Cups. So we'll get back to that in a second. So either way, I feel like you're seeing through lies, and any emotional confusion. There's something there around that is important in the month of April. So again, when that arises, I feel like it brings about some major conversations, and it also brings about some decisions. And then that's where you start to set boundaries, cut ties with people that aren't, integral, and aligned with you. It's things along that line. Now, there's also opportunities for growth and stability with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles coming out there. And again, that's really good energy. So in terms of finances, I feel like again, something of a money opportunity or something comes through, seeding something over a longer term. It's still something in the very new space, especially when the Fool card came out there, but it's also a card to be open to learn something new and in a skill or a skill of some sort, and this could also represent school. So whatever this is, it's educating you in some way. Now, there is a level of spiritual awareness that's coming through, and that was the High Priestess. And that's also coming through as energy being a little more aloof, a little more detached, especially because it was coupled by the King of Swords here, which is the Libra energy. So I feel like you're coming off as, a little more distant in some way. And it's almost like you're seeing what's real, what's not, who's not. It's things along that line. So you're trusting your inner knowing. And again, I feel like you're able to sort of navigate through some of these falsehoods, because again, the cards that came out was the Lovers. There's some kind of a truth or something that's coming through there in around a soul connection, karmic connection possibly, but the Tower is going to upset something here. And I feel like somebody may not be honest with you, because there is the Seven of Swords that's coming out there, with that about a direction possibly that someone is taking with the Fool card. And that information is coming in really quick, but yet there's something here that's coming in quick that's going to make you happy. So that's where there's a little bit of confusion, and yet so somehow it almost turns in a positive for you. But either way, I feel like someone may not be honest with you emotionally or mentally. They could be just playing games, it could be keeping secrets or withholding the truth about something, but I feel like you're in a place of a bit of emotional numbness, because again, High Priestess, King of Swords, there's something there that kind of speaks to being emotionally unfulfilled or drained. So there's a lot of good things around you, but there's still a lot of disillusionment, confusion, escapism, things like that, or something that might be clouding judgment periodically. But again, the Tower moment and that Ace of Swords coming through, I hate to show that one again, but, Tower moment, but it still feels like there's something there that may it's going to rock the boat, so you're not going to feel as stable. So there's something here, again, it could be a friendship or romantic, something of an illusion that is now shattered. So it's not going to be looking on the outside that it's something that you want, or that it'll end up in something positive, but it does indicate that it will clear away the falsehood. So at least you know what you're dealing with. I would still say yes, there could be some kind of a celebration party or something, with drinking involved or whatever. It does sort of show up. That could play a role. And again, this could be somebody's habits here as well. But I still feel like so long as, you kind of keep your mindset on the grounded opportunities and the things that are still around you that you can control, I feel like things will go well. So again, that tower is something that's going to clear the room, so to speak, for the better. I stay alert financially, no big risks or anything like that. Just be smart about your finances and grounded in this month. Spiritually, I feel like that high priestess does indicate that you are spiritually aligned. So it does indicate that there is, and especially with the Lover's card, Tower, Ace of Swords, you're being asked to see the truth, speak the truth, live in truth, all of that. But I feel like you're going to get a lot of downloads coming in, dreams, something that, excuse me, guys, sorry, that helps you to just feel a little bit more clear about how you walk the walk. So again, you're walking away from deception, confusion, and there's a new chapter here that's coming in after April, but it feels like this is, where you're looking for things that are real, and you're going to start trusting yourself more fully. And then I feel once the tower clears out the things that are fake around you, you're able to sort of focus on your next secure financial win. And again, it does seem like it's the new grounded opportunity, because we did have the Fool card that came out here, and we also had the Ace of Pentacles. So that's all about, a new option or something that's coming available to you. But I feel like you're going to start building authentic connections, and then you're going to secure more of comes in. So apologies on that. But there is some sense of, like I said, the worst case scenario with that Seven of Swords is, betrayal or some kind of emotional avoidance, and so somebody is kind of distancing, but, themselves very quietly. But either way, I feel like how you're feeling about yourself is that you're still feeling like you're at a little bit of a crossroads in April. I feel like you're really looking for things that are real in your life, things that are on purpose, more authenticity, all of that. And it feels like you're still torn between your heart and your mind. And so right now, I feel in April, you're just playing it safe, but I feel like you are ready to kind of move into a more empowering space again. You're awakening, to you expect real connections. And again, sometimes with those real connections, there's the truth bombs and all of that come through. So there is going to be a shift both in, possibly love and career here. But your intuition is your superpower this month. And again, I feel like there's more connection for you with yourself, because you're understanding and seeing things, diving deeper and seeing things for the truth. You're looking for truth specifically. So that's why I say you're diving deeper. And in that tower moment, whatever that means for you personally, is going to reveal something that helps you to set the course. That's what I have for you for the month of April. Keep moving forward.